Well, hello folks, here we are again with the Minelab GPX 5000 versus the Garrett Atx. Alright, what we're going to do here, we have the Minelab has the 11-inch double D coil, total here 22 inches. The Garrett Atx coil, total here 22 inches. These are both double D. I want to stress that. You Minelab guys like, well, won't you put the mono coil on there, man? Well, because that's a double D coil. I'm going to show you that this double D coil is pretty stinking killer. So, on the Minelab, in order to get the sensitivity of this coil, you got to put a mono on here, right? That's going to bump your cost up to $5,700, I think, already, right? And it would be a fair test. So, double D to double D. We're going to set this in normal mode, then we're going to switch it over to fine gold, special fine gold, and we're going to have 4 gold nuggets buried in a row. Already got the holes dug over here. You can see them right there. Nope, that's not them. There they are right there. Alright, we're going to put 4 gold nuggets in there. We're going to scan these one after the other. You're going to see me bury them. And we're going to put this in fine gold also and see which one does what. And see which one does what. There you go. Be back in a sec. Alright, and also at the end of this video we got a little surprise. We're going to do a special test on some spongy type gold or some potential sponge gold and really ultra fine gold. So stay tuned for that. It'll be the end of the video here. Alright, be back in a sec. Alright, here we are with the 4 holes I got dug. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here are the nuggets. There's a 7-gram nugget down there. This is a, how deep is this hole? I think it's 10 inches. Yeah, like 10 and a half, 10 inches. Dug them just a little shallower than the previous videos so you can actually hear the target a little better. You know, I don't want to, the edge of infinity, you hear a faint little wisp, we want to be able to hear them. So that's why just a little shallower. And this hole here is 6 inches. 6 inch hole, maybe a little more, 6.5, 7. We're going to put this nugget in there. That's a 2-gram nugget. Alright. This hole is a 3-inch hole. We're going to put that 0.3-gram nugget in this hole. 3 inches. 2 inches here with a 0.1-gram nugget. Alright, so we're going to fill them up right now. Fill this up with a little dirt. Put the cap on so I don't lose it. Cover it up. Alright, there's hole number 1. Here's the 0.3-gram nugget. Fill it with a little dirt. Put the cap on. Cover the hole. Alright, hole number 2 covered up. Get the crap out of the way. I don't want to hit my coils. Alright. Hole number 3, 0.2-gram nugget. 2.1 or something like that. I think you saw this one in my first video or second video. Put the cap on. Come on, Mr. Cap. There we go. 6-inch hole, maybe 6.5. Bury it. By the way, this ground is registering about 80 on my AT Gold. So, fairly hot, medium hot. There you go, hole number 3 done. Here's a 7.1-gram nugget at 10 inches, maybe just a little more. Burying it. Good thing I got some expensive detectors to find these, huh? Alright, let's see. Hole is all buried. Alright, first we're going to run through with the Minelab and bring the ATX over here. So there's the ATX. I got to move it to bring the Minelab over. It's over there. So I'll be back in a sec. And I got the holes marked here so you can see them. Those little sticks on there. Be back in a second. Alright, here we are with the Minelab GPX 5000. And we are in normal mode. We are, anything that can be set on 15 is set on 15, like receive gain and all that stuff. Alright, so we're going to sweep across these 4 holes in normal mode, double D coil, of course. Here we go. 7.1 gram nugget. Nice response. 2 gram nuggets right there. See the mark? That little stick right there. Just fine, just fine. Alright, here are the 0.3 gram nugget. It's right here between these 2 marks. I'm not hearing nothing. Alright, we'll go with the 0.1 gram nugget. It's between these 2 marks. 0.1 gram at 2 inches. 2.5 maybe. 3 again. 3 inches. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright, let's go over here to improve the situation here. I'm going to put this sucker in special. Alright, I already got it set in fine gold. See that? Can you see it? Maybe not. Fine. Alright. So sweep it back across these suckers. It's a 0.1 gram nugget, 2.5 inches. Still not really hearing it. I would probably hit the ground maybe. Alright, let's try the 0.3. There we go. That's an improvement. Right on. So special fine gold does work with a double D coil. As you know, mono would work even better, but you know what? We're not doing that. Not a fair test with the double D on the ATX. Alright, here we go. 0.2 gram at 6.5 inches. Uh-oh, looks like we lost that puppy. So, special fine gold, you lose the deeper, bigger pieces, medium-sized pieces. Huh, not good. Alright, 7.1 gram nugget. I might hear a squeak. That is not good. So, the test with the GPX, normal mode gets these 2 pretty good. Fine gold gets these 2 pretty good. But hey, you know, what are you searching for? Small gold or big gold? You got to kind of know when you go in the field. Do a bunch of switching with these things. So that's what I don't like about this machine, switching all these buttons. Right? You're gonna miss some gold. There's just no doubt you're gonna miss some gold. You're either gonna get the bigger gold, or you're gonna get the finer gold. All right. Anyway, let's go grab the ATX and see how she performs. Okay, here we are with the Garrett Atx. Same 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same 4 nuggets. Just a few minutes later. Here we are at ATX. It's on sensitivity 13. Motion mode. 7.1 gram nugget. 10.5 inches. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. We just heard that one. 2 gram nugget between the marks. 6.5 inches. Alright. Sounds good. 0.3 gram nugget. Marks are getting all mushed up, but right here, 0.3 gram nugget at 3 inches. Alright, over here, 0.1 gram nugget between the marks at about 2.5 inches. I'm hearing it. Pretty cool. How do you set this in fine gold like the Minelab? Well, you really don't need to. You don't need to, do you? Alright, folks, here is your bonus test. Before we get to the conclusion, some of you have asked me about sponge gold or crystalline gold, really fine, wiry gold, how the ATX would do on that kind of gold. We know the most pulse inductions don't do too good on that kind of gold, so This is a piece of aluminum foil I taped to this piece of cardboard. It's 3/4 inches. It would kind of represent one of these really thin pieces of gold. Here's an actual thin piece of gold. I mean, this sucker is thin. See that? It's like a little corn chip. Very thin. See that? Very fine. We're going to test both these detectors out on this. Of course, the Minelab's going to have a double D coil because the ATX has a double D coil. We are highlighting this new technology by Garrett with their new double D technology. So that's why we're leaving the Minelab with its double D to keep it fair. All right, here we are with the bonus test on the tiny little piece of foil to emulate real thin gold. Then we'll do a real piece of real thin gold. Here we are with the Minelab 5000. We are in normal first. Nothing. Little squeaker at about 1/2 inch on it. All right, let's switch it over to fine gold. See what she does. Or special fine gold. All right, special fine gold. All right. Nice. Let's see, I'm scanning. I think we lose it at about 4 inches. Okay, so 3.5, 4 for the Minelab and fine. Let's go over here and grab this tiny little piece of gold here. Put it on my little pad. Move this sucker. Let's test it out. We still got the Minelab in fine gold special. Alright, here we go. I'm not hearing a peep. Let me touch it. Nope. Okay. Alright, let's go get the ATX, see how she does on these two. Alright, here we are with the ATX on the little fine piece of aluminum foil, 3/4 by 3/4 to emulate small gold. We are in, we'll just call this normal mode, kind of like the Minelab, normal mode. Then we'll switch to non-motion mode. If we're going to switch on the Minelab, we're going to switch on the ATX. Alright, here we go. So normal mode in the ATX picks this up pretty stinking good. Let's see the depth. So we're peters out right about 6. The Minelab petered out about 4, was it? Right? That's pretty stinking good. Exchange these targets like I did on the Minelab. The fine gold. Fine stuff. Alright. Let's test the ATX in normal mode, motion mode on this tiny little thing. The Minelab did not hit it in any mode. Okay, that's pretty good. I kind of like that. This is a double D coil picking up this cornflake. I don't even know if my AT Gold would. I haven't even tested that actually. We're at about, you know, 1/2 inch. But still, I'll take it. Alright, let's put it in non-motion mode. Max it out here a little bit. Here we go. Let me retune. So, I'll be back in a second with both these detectors to give you a conclusion of my test here. Be back. Alright, so here we are with a little conclusion about these two detectors and the test that you just saw. I thought it was a pretty good test. Wow. I'm kind of learning like you guys are about the ATX. It is new technology. It has new coil technology. Right there she is. Alright, so apparently this double D design is better than this double D design, right? So the conclusion is it looks like the ATX beats the Minelab GPX on fine gold with double D coils. And you put a mono coil on that Minelab, it might get close, but then you're also up to $5,800, right? Yeah, something like that. $2,500 for that. So it looks like medium-sized targets from 7 gram to 2.1 gram, 2.5 gram or so. They're pretty comparable, actually. You know, up to a foot, it looks like. And I haven't done a large nugget test yet on these for like 20 inches or so. I will. So it looks like with the Minelab GPX 5000 in fine gold, not quite as good as the ATX. Actually, it didn't even pick up that 0.1 gram nugget in either mode. So I'm kind of liking this Garrett ATX. New technology here, new double D technology. That's what I'm kind of highlighting here, this double D coil. Whatever's in this box, it's a good combination. Oh, and another thing to point out during the 4 nugget test is when the Minelab was set in fine gold, it pretty much lost the 2 gram nugget and the 7 gram nugget. I mean, just totally lost it. So, I mean, come on. That's just, walk over gold right there. I know you Minelab guys will put on a mono coil, it'll help. It won't help, man. I'm telling you, it will not help in that situation in the fine gold setting. It's not made for deep stuff. So you're either going to look for fine gold or deep gold with this thing. Right? You got to switch out. You got to decide what switch you want to switch. This thing right here, the ATX, got them all. Didn't even have to change modes or a coil or nothing. That's what I liked about this test. That was the main point that I saw. That man, the Minelab just either got two of the deep bigger ones or the 2 of the fine ones. Didn't get all 4 in a row. Which is kind of sad for $5,500. So the main points of the test, kind of startling. Some of you probably already knew this, but you set some of you that don't know this, you set that Minelab GPX 5000 in fine gold, you'll get the 0.3 gram nugget, you'll miss the 0.1 with a double D coil here, and you'll just totally walk over the 2 gram and the 7 gram nuggets. That's kind of startling. So normal mode, 2 out of 4. Fine gold, 2 out of 4. ATX, 4 out of 4. 4 out of 4, both modes. That's just crazy. So it looks like you're gonna spend $6,000 for this puppy. Walk over some gold. Probably won't walk over much gold with this thing. All right, pretty good conclusion. I like this test. That was I learned a lot myself. Signing out to my next video, folks.